Good morning. I want to show you something outside because this was the inspiration for the coffee we're going to make this morning. Okay, can you see there's a half of an orange up there. The spot in the middle is grape jelly because I'm trying to attract Baltimore Orioles to my bird feeder area. So I have half an orange up there. Well, that left me with half an orange, and the Orioles are not exactly flocking to my bird feeder. Get another orange, the other half of the orange out. In fact, they're not coming to it at all. Sometimes it takes them a while to discover it. I've got some milk here. Okay, and what I'm going to attempt to make this morning, which is May 15th, a Sunday morning. It's about 6:33 a.m., 2022, on the East Coast of the United States. So now, actually, this isn't even a juice orange. This is a navel orange, but, you know, it's got juice in it, right? Let me, you know what, where's my box? Oh, wait, let me get my box here to stand everything up on. Okay, I'll put this here because I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna try to get as much juice as I can out of this, my little juicer here. I hope that we'll get at least a couple of ounces, because otherwise what I'm going to make is not going to work very well. But, you know, even a little bit of orange juice, freshly squeezed orange juice, doesn't that sound good? Has a flavor. Oh, well, we're getting some. All right. Let me give it get a better squeeze on it here. Okay. Let me take a look and see how we're doing. Oh, well, there's plenty more to be squeezed. Look. All right. It's a little harder than squeezing a lemon because it's big for my hand here. Okay. And one of the nice things when you're using a fresh squeezed juice in something is that you get some of that pulp in there as well, which is that's nice on the tongue, and it also leads to little flavor bursts. Oh, I'm doing pretty good. Look, I got most of it squeezed out. And you know what? I'm gonna save this because I can put more jelly in it for the birds, because there are other birds besides Baltimore Orioles that like juice or that like oranges and jelly, so I can use this as a jelly container. Okay, let me put this down. So that's not a lot, but it will work. Now, okay, what I do next is I'm supposed to, you know what? I will assemble all of this after I get my ingredients together. Okay, so what has to come next? All right, we have to froth some milk. Yeah, milk and orange juice, but this is plant milk. It's okay though, even, oh, I gotta find my little frother. I washed it, but where did I put the little whisk that goes in here? Ah, there it is, okay. See, you gotta put the little whisk in. Anyway, I've never made this before. We're doing this together for the first time. So, first of all, this is plant milk, and but even if it was regular milk, it would be okay because I just want it for the froth. And I'll tell you, let me pop this in the fridge. The froth is going to go on top. So, there we go. So, once you mix it, it's, you know, not going to be like a curdled up sort of thing, even if it was regular milk. Okay, now, what comes next? All right, we want to make froth. Actually, that we want cold froth. So the way my frother makes cold froth is I push it 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. And it's spinning around and making cold froth. Okay, now, the next thing we want to do is we want to make espresso. Let me get something else I need. All right. I'm trying to put everything in separate containers so I don't mess up. All right, now you can use some cocoa powder. Should I use some cocoa powder? Why not? Sure. Use just a little bit of unsweetened cocoa powder. Okay, just a tad. And I am going to brew my espresso right into this. Pop that back up. Less things for me to knock over, right? Okay, so, all righty, I'm going to put in my Napoli because I like that. And you know what else? I'm going to put in an equal just to give it a little sweetness, since that cocoa powder is bitter. Okay. I need to get some ice. Okay, we'll need to kind of stir this around. All right, let me get my little box again, my little stage here. Okay. So we've got espresso with dark chocolate cocoa powder. We've got orange juice. I've got a nice soft froth. Oh, ice cubes. Here, let me get ice cubes. Okay, so this is an iced coffee. Oh, I haven't told you what we're making, have I? This is called Bumblebee Coffee. Oh my goodness. Okay, I don't know if I need more ice in there or not. We'll see. I've never made it before. Okay, so there's the lovely fresh squeezed orange juice. All right, the next thing that is going to go in, I wish I had more orange juice, but that's it. Okay, the next thing that's going in is the espresso. Now, let's see here. Technically, where's my little, technically, I should be able to pour in this espresso and it should float on top. Whew. But I don't want to take any chances. So I'm going to kind of pour it into this sort of spoon here to break its fall. Oh, don't mix up. Because it's supposed to be in layers. Okay. And now, I'm going to take this nice, cold, soft froth, and I'm going to put it on top. So, you know how the bumblebee has stripes? So that's why this is called Bumblebee Coffee. And if you're thinking, oh, coffee and orange juice, yuck. Well, listen. Most American breakfasts include orange juice, right? And coffee, right? So they are mixing together in your stomach. I got little pieces of orange all over here. Okay. So here we have Bumblebee coffee. Okay. Now, you're saying, is she gonna drink it? You bet I am. Let me mix it together here. And see, when you mix it, it doesn't look gross. It should taste creamy. Remember, it's got also the cocoa in there. Wow, and refreshing. Again, this really tastes nice. Oh, you know, again, normally I would not think of putting a citrus juice in with something that has coffee and, you know, and milk, but this is delicious. Gosh, I love it, trying all these new kinds of things. You know, the way I happen to try it, let me get a little more ice because this would be even better with more ice. The way I figured out to try this is I realized that the birds were not really interested yet in the orange slice. So I thought, well, what am I gonna do, you know, with the other half of an orange that I have? So I started looking up, you know, reading about coffee and orange juice. And my gosh, I found lots of different recipes. But this one really appealed to me. I like the name Bumblebee Coffee. Give this another little mix. A little more, you know. Let me pour the rest of this in here. Now, you could make this without the cocoa, certainly. And you could change your ratios and add, you know, more orange juice, use a milder coffee. You don't have to put, did I say you don't have to put the cocoa in? Yeah, and if you want, you can put some sparkling water in. This has the nicest flavor. Wow. So, I give you Bumblebee Coffee. Give it a try. I mean, it's fun. And, oh, I need to get a move on. Gotta go to church. I'll talk to you later.